Chauncey from Savage Squad is an iconic hooper from the YouTube basketball scene. Although we have seen him hoop plenty of times in 5v5s, we rarely seen him in 1v1s. However, he actually does have a few 1v1 games against established hoopers such as Ty Glover and Fomby. The question is, how good is Chauncey at 1v1 basketball? Chauncey played a total of 4 1v1 games and only won a single game against Draco. He lost to Ty Draco in a rematch after sustaining a back injury, and his worst one by far was his loss against Fomby. Let's take a look at each game that he played one by one. His first game was against Fomby, and it was an absolute disaster. From one hand, you got Fomby making insane shots, one-legged buckets and off-balance shots. Just take a look at how many times he did that move. On the other hand, you got Chauncey breaking most shots that he took, and on top of that, he did absolutely terrible on defense. Fomby was literally cooking him with the exact same move. He probably fell for the same hezzy that Fomby did the entire game. He couldn't properly read Fomby's moves and was way too much reliant on hand swipes and reaching. Unfortunately, you can't play defense like that, especially against someone like Fomby. You may get away with lazy defense on 5v5s or even 3v3s, but in 1v1s, if you're not on your P's and Q's all the time, you're gonna lose. And that's exactly what happened. His next game was against Draco. It was a lot better. Chauncey did learn from his previous game and did put up a good fight against Draco. Draco was hitting some tough shots, but Chauncey was answering back with some of his own. He was also hacking, but that's just how he plays. He mainly relied on his jumper at first, but once he started airballing, he decided to switch it up and bully his way to the basket, and Draco had no answer to that. He simply got bullied in the paint on almost every bucket in that late stage of the game was an N1. In the end, he got a hard-earned W. However, his game against Ty Glover was almost as bad as his game against Fomby. The score at some point was literally 9-0. Technically, it's a skunk, but since they are not playing by that rule, they kept on hooping. Ty Glover tried to simply drive to the basket and lay the ball, but Chauncey was actually locking him up. Low-key, he was hacking, but as I said earlier, if the refs don't call it, there is nothing we can do about it. So Ty adapted, and instead of playing bully ball and leave the decision in the ref's hand, or should I say, the ref's whistle, he decided to shoot, and he was draining them bitches. Once again, Chauncey doesn't know how to block shots, and Ty scored every one of them until he bricked a shot, and that's how Chauncey got the ball. He scored 6 points. All of them were jumpers, and to be honest, Ty let him shoot. He didn't even bother to put a hand up. In the end, Ty got another W. Once again, Chauncey was outmatched in 1v1s.
This is it. Game. Oh no, Chauncey!
Game. Put some respect on it, man.
His latest game was a rematch against Draco, and that game was a hack fest. I have never seen so many free throws in a single game.
And one!
Hey, you shooting now? God damn, bro, you soft as a bitch.
Hey, bro.
He caught a tech. He caught a tech.
Technical. 2.
I'm being in there.
Boy.
Chauncey ended up losing after apparently sustaining a back injury. It was close, but if I'm being fair, healthy or not, I don't think Chauncey stood a chance in that game. He was gonna lose that game regardless. In conclusion, Chauncey is a decent hooper. He got hard, he loves the hustle, and he got potential in 1v1s. Unfortunately, he will struggle with matchups against tough opponents as long as he doesn't improve on his defense and actually keep up with his opponents rather than simply hack or swipe randomly hoping to get the ball. Let me know what you think about him in 1v1s.
I'm always trying to walk the line.